The following is a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. For more information, please visit our website at www.dallasgenealogy.org.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our March meeting. I want to thank all the regular members. We had a few guests come in today, so welcome to Dallas Genealogy. Happy to see everybody here. We've got, just like we normally do, a little bit of business up front before we get into our program. Okay, so Gloria Goodwin, our Director of Membership, has confirmed we do have quorum today, which is fantastic, so thanks for coming, everybody. Okay, so our meeting minutes from February are posted on the website. There's a copy out in the lobby. Are there any questions, corrections for the minutes? All right, hearing none, we will consider those approved. Our treasurer, Travis, is not able to be here today, so I'll run through the numbers and we'll have any conversation that you folks have on that. But this represents the cash report for the month of February 2019. Our total deposits were in the amount of $1,498. Total payments, $609. Net increase in cash, $899. Leaving us $115,062 in the bank. Yes?
Have we plans to spend any more specifically of that big money there, or are you just waiting for opportunities?
It's a great question. So every year we sort of look at what are some of the things that we might want to do as a society. We just did a pretty sizable investment in the library upstairs with the room itself, the machine, the scanner, as well as the scholarships we set up for the library staff. So every year we're sort of thinking about how can we put this money to use that fits into the mission statement for the society. So we're always kind of thinking about what to do with that. And we, as a nonprofit, we want enough money in the bank to do the things that we want to do without, feeling pinched, but we also want to make sure that we do have enough, we take care of the future as well. Great question. Thank you. Other questions, comments? Linda?
Has any consideration been done to possibly refurbishing some of the microfilm readers?
Not that I'm aware of, but that might, if there's some value in that, if that's something that
They have microfilm, so
Yep.
microfilm reader works would be very useful.
Fair. Well, that's a good conversation we can have with Stephanie, our library liaison, and kind of see where they're at. We want to augment what the library does. We don't want to really interfere with what they're doing. They may have plans for that, but that's a good one. We can follow up and see where they're at. Bet. Thank you. Who else has a question or comment? I like this. Should make everybody have a question or comment. All right. Great. Thank you. Hearing no questions or corrections on the Treasurer's report, we'll go ahead and file that for audit. All right. I'd like to invite up Jim Thornhill, our Vice President, to talk about our seminars. Come on up, Jim.
Thank you, Todd. Good morning, everybody. Oops, wrong direction. Our spring seminar is coming up just a little bit over a month away with Michael Lacapo. I'm really excited about this one. Michael not only is he a great speaker and a nice guy, but he has a wealth of knowledge on methodology and especially on German research. And so we're going to kind of do a program on methodology, on how to do genealogy, but I'm sure the flavor will be going towards German. And if you have any questions, I know last time Michael was here, I pelted him with questions every break. So he is very adept at answering questions. So if you've got any questions on your German ancestors, I would make sure to come to the seminar so you can pick his brain about what to do. Like we have said in the past, we can't do this without you. So I would encourage you to consider volunteering to help us out. If you choose to volunteer to help us, not only will you get the admiration of your fellow seminar attendees, being so grateful to you for helping serve them, but you will also be entered in a drawing to get a free seminar registration for the next year. In addition to that, Michael has agreed to have dinner with all the volunteers Saturday night. So you and Michael and 15 or 20 of your closest friends can have dinner at a restaurant at your own expense. So those, we try to give you some incentives, but the main reason for volunteering is you can help out your fellow genealogists. So we would really encourage you to do that for us. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Jim. All right. I would like to. So last month we talked about the nominating committee. We formed a nominating committee, and again, thanks to the volunteers we had, both with the members and the board members. And we have an update from our nominating committee chair, Mr. Tony Hansen. Welcome you to the podium.
So I'd like to review the things that are in our bylaws governing the dissolution of our society. So in the event that the society dissolution is necessary, the board of directors will review our finances and target any remaining assets and give it to the Dallas Public Library. So are there any questions about that? I see a few puzzled looks on some faces out there. Why am I talking about this? Well, because we can't run the society without volunteers, and we're at a point right now where we're still looking for a few more people, a couple of key positions on our board that need to be filled. We need to have somebody willing to step forward to be a treasurer and somebody willing to step forward to be a secretary. And I just kind of wanted to, set the mindset with that previous talk that, without volunteers and without people willing to commit to taking a leadership position in the society, as we've just recently had with our hospitality people, we're not going to exist anymore. So it's a plea to all of you in this room, all of you, watching out there on the internet, that we're getting near crunch time. We're going to have some elections in May, and we've still got a couple of vacancies sitting there. And I just would, ask all of you to look hard inside and say, do you have some time? Do you have some talent? Do you have some willingness? And do you want to help lead this great society and help us do the things that we enjoy doing as genealogists and as members of our society? So just, we're to a point now where we've tried a lot of things and it doesn't seem to be working. So I just need all of you listening to this and watching this to think about some of the people you know and start having some conversations and saying, have you considered? Have you thought about? Would you be willing to? Do you know somebody who would? And see if we can't get some people really excited about being on the board. It's a great bunch of people. It's work, but it's a lot of fun. And I would just encourage you to kind of help us help the society. We make it easy. You can send us email to nominations at the address there. We've got some links on the website. You can even nominate people anonymously so they'll never know. I'm just saying. So, we'll take names. We'll do all the dirty work of contacting you. But again, please just think seriously about who you might know that might be good to help lead the society. So, any suggestions or nominations? Volunteers? Okay. I'll let you off the hook. I won't make you stand here as long as Todd last time. But again, think seriously about it, and please, reach out and get us, some names, and let's get some really talented people on this board. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Tony. I guess this was just to look at the... Oh, the nomination form. Got it. Oops. Oh, it builds. Yep, submit a nomination. Okay. One thing we do like to highlight, the society, we do a lot of, some of our focus is education. The meetings that we're doing today, the seminars that Jim talked about a few minutes ago. We also have our special interest groups. And this is just a summary of what the meeting schedule looks like for March. Just a reminder that there's a lot of interesting topics. Go out to the website, take a look at the event calendar to see specifics about the meetings, the time and place, as well as some details about what they're talking about. So this is another great way to involve yourself in a particular area, learn and share knowledge, and have more fun with genealogy. Right. I would next like to bring up Patty, our volunteer director, to introduce today's program.
This has been a presentation of the Dallas Genealogical Society. If you're already a member, Thank you. Your membership dues are supporting this and other society activities. If you're not yet a member, I hope you consider joining. You can become a member for as little as $35 a year, and you can join by going to our website, dallasgenealogy.org, and clicking on the membership tab.